All right, calls for Ivan Cleary to coach the Blues. This is a big one. He's obviously had a lot of success, we know that. And can he be successful for New South Wales, or does he want to be?
I think he could be. If you go back a couple of years when Freddie had lost the opening couple of games of his last series in charge, well, he went and got Ivan to sit in the coach's box for Game 3. They won. His son's the best player in the side. He's the future captain of the state. I think it can work. If I'm the New South Wales Blues hierarchy, I'm straight out the M4 on Monday, irrespective of what happens
you think he's the man,
on Sunday. Well, because Ricky Stewart's ruled himself out. Mm-hmm. Laurie Daly will only go for it if they approach him. Mm. Gus Gould's ruled himself out. Mm-hmm. I just think of all the candidates, well, he's in a fifth straight grand final. Yeah. He knows all those Penrith players so well.
There's a reason he's in the fifth straight grand final, because he's not being disrupted during the season. No coach can do both. I'm adamant about that. Ivan's great success is that he's there pre-season. He's not worrying about state of origin. He's not there, or he's there rather than that big clump in the middle of the year. And the emotional toll it takes on a coach is extraordinary.
Given how successful they have been, though, I would argue he is one of the few...
Hang on. What did you just say there?
I think if he takes it, they're almost saying, look, we know we probably can't win it.
What?
I just think they're going to give
up. Hang on, say that again.
There's no way that they will let him do it.
But you think if he takes it, he's giving up the Panthers season?
I'm saying to you, bro,
don't you think Ivan's got enough respect from the club that he could say, hey, listen...
I'm just saying, if he takes it and walks away, essentially, for 6 to 8 weeks during the year, that's tantamount.
I'll stop you there, Doggy. I'll top this there. A couple of years ago, remember he got crook and Cameron Ciraldo had to take over. He didn't go to games. He was barely at training. Like, he was actually genuinely in a fairly bad way. So I think Penrith have got that juggernaut set up so well that you could allow Peter Wallace and Ben Gardner, the assistants, to take over for that 6-week block. It'd actually be great training for those two individuals, and Ivan could just focus totally on state of origin.
Not just 6, though. You've got to do the whole season. You got your eye and your brain from round 1 on selection.
He's living it every week.
Has anyone spoken about Danny Buderus as a potential candidate? I just thought about him today.
I like it. No, I hadn't heard his name, but I like what he's done in the jumper. And he was obviously part of the coaching staff when Freddie was in there, so he understands how it all fits together from a playing point of view, but also from a coach's perspective.
All right, Adam Reynolds has warned his teammates Michael Maguire won't be holding back as the Broncos skipper opened up on the shock exit of Kevin Walters.
Yeah, a bit of mixed emotions, to be honest. Look, I've got a really good relationship with Kevy. I feel terrible about what's happened. I think as players, we need to take some sort of ownership, and there was pretty much everyone in for that internal review. It was all pretty much anonymous, so I don't know what anyone said. But yeah, I was certainly a big supporter of Kev. I liked his coaching style. I thought he was a great coach. You know, I played some of my best football, I believe, underneath him, and that's above us as players. I've got a good relationship with Madge, obviously, from over the years. He's a winner. He comes in, he demands success straight away, and, you know, he holds everyone accountable to their actions both on the field and off the field, and the boys will get a bit of a shock. You know, we need the hard pre-season. We obviously didn't have a good season last year, and, you know, no matter who the coach was, we need to bunker down.
Adam Reynolds there talking about Madge Maguire coming in and Kevin Walters going out, saying that Madge will ask some hard truths of the team. And I suppose Adam would know because he's played underneath him in the past. Thoughts on this?
Well, he's won a premiership with Madge in 14. Look, Madge will tip that club on its head, Braith, and it needs to be tipped on its head. The egos are out of control. And I'll tell you a couple of things. No players...
He's not going on the board, is he? Is he for the team or...?
What's that? I think that some of the egos are out of control, Gordy, and you can either confirm or deny that.
No, they're not.
And I'd tell you what, there won't be blokes walking through with shades on.
The place wasn't that bad. The injuries they had...
You won't see that, I'm telling you, and you won't see nail polish either.
Hey?
You won't see nail polish on the fingers of the players, because Madge will say, you are kidding.
Okay, so Wayne Bennett was that, right? A bloke walked in and he had a bad haircut, and I think it happened at the Dogs too. They sent him, he goes, you don't walk in this dressing room. Wayne don't do that anymore because he loses the dressing room.
Times have changed, to be fair.
Okay, Gordy, do you think that a Madge Maguire player, and this is no disrespect to Reece, but do you think he will allow this in the sheds at a night game, walking through with his Versace sunnies on? Do you think, I can't visually see it or imagine, knowing Madge, that he would allow that? And I'm not saying that it's the end of the world that Reece has got freedom of choice to do that, but I don't think I just cannot see it happening. Can you see this happening with Madge as coach?
Oh, I just think with all the young players now, you can't tell them what they wear. You watch all of them. You watch the Matty Johns couch. They've all got the labels on. They follow the NFL. They follow the basketballers. You watch them all walk in.
There's nothing wrong with that, Corey. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying in the sheds, though, like do you not look at that in the sheds and, like, I know it's a bit of judgmental, but you think, geez, he's confident, this kid. Like, he's you know, like, which I like confidence and I like arrogance, but because you've got to have it. To be with one of the best players in our game, you need that arrogance and that confidence for belief and to think that you can dominate any game.
If he would have won, they wouldn't have said anything. Like Kathy Freeman in the suit. Wendell Saylor wanted to wear silver boots.
Gordy.
Wendell Saylor wanted to wear silver boots in 2000 and we talked him out of it, right? It's got to come from the players because if the coach does it, I don't think
I'm just going to ask one more. Do you think you'll see him like this next year?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
The coach sets
Especially if
the
he signs
culture.
5 years.
Yeah, okay.
Gordy, the coach sets the culture. And this is not a crack at Kev. I know you love Kevin, I love him too.
Yeah.
But I just think things will change and he being Reece Walsh, won't dream of doing that if that dressing room is different.